Greetings and welcome back to Victoria 2. Alright, so in the meantime it seems like the Second Great War was finished, and I would guess that Russia and France lost that one since they were, well, apparently losing last time I checked, but they seem to be winning this one, however, against China and Japan. So, okay, let's continue. And I'm still in the process of trying to make my industry work properly, so one of my investors apparently decided to build a cement factory back here. I'm probably going to be shutting this one down because it is going to eat up quite a bit of... Let's see, actually this one is profitable at the moment, so I might keep it open for the time being. And I'm also making a fuel refinery, but Guatemala goes bankrupt. Okay. Yeah, but for fuel, for oil, I have to depend on the Netherlands as well, which is pretty bad, because I also depend on them from tropical wood. So Yoruba States is very much an import business, although I guess except for timber, which I make myself, but the paper factory isn't exactly profitable. Apparently people don't want to buy paper. Now it's able to sell all its paper, yet it is not profitable. Oh no, wait, I'm reading it wrong. It's not able to sell all its paper, which is surprising. I guess one of the other nations in my sphere is producing a lot of it. Okay. Alright, what else do I need? Need more stuff in Uybenin. I'm gonna upgrade the liquor factory once more. Ammunition is doing okay-ish, although I guess that might have been because of the war. Also, I got more diplomacy points to spend. Let's spend some more with Italy. We got more prestige, alright. Spend some with Italy, some with Russia. Okay, who else? Well, France still likes me, that's good. The Netherlands, maybe Belgium, why not? And we'll almost have the next level of railroads. We should be seeing a bunch of projects then, so I'll be investing in all of that. Right, what else do we have here? Anything I could expand? Oh, well, we got the food packing system, that's good. Let's see which ones are doing bad. Subsidies. A steamer shipyard, lumber mill, glass factory apparently. Yeah, sort of surprising, the glass factory, but I guess... Yeah, I guess a lot of people are making glass. It's not able to sell pretty much half of its products, so that's pretty bad. Ooh, well, more prestige, that's good. It's better than the last one, that mostly had the debuffs. Or, well, bad modifiers, I guess you could say. Let's take a look at my statistics. Okay, we got railroads. Let's first spend in a bunch of projects, because normally these people are gonna ask for it. Mostly in Yoruba States, apparently. Any more? No? Okay, I'm gonna build the rest myself then. Let's start off with back here. Let's do Kano. I guess I just have to build them everywhere. Let's see, it's about 2,000 pounds, not including all the materials that I need. Okay, now let's do the rest. Okay, let's take after... no other projects. Alright, I'll do them all myself then. And let's do the rest back here as well, although they are still expanding. Also, I should be getting more research. I was gonna get the electricity so that I could invent the light bulb, perhaps. And Okay, ironclads are still building. Got quite a nice navy now. So even though these ironclads don't exactly add that much military power, they are quite competent and quite cheap to build, both in supply and in costs. Although I don't know exactly how much these would cost, since it doesn't say in this tooltip. And I guess after electricity, I'm gonna try and get some more navy tech. So steel steamers, perhaps the high seas battle fleet to get another navy level. Actually, I guess I could upgrade this one. It costs me 60,000, but I can afford it at the moment, so that's good. Oh yeah, I was gonna check my points, my ranking. So I'm ranked 11th, which is good. I'm right behind Russia, who just lost the war, so lost a bunch of prestige. And oh dear, well, see, this is what I meant. The Netherlands now has been bumped out of the top 8. And it doesn't look like they will get in there anytime soon, so... yeah, my industry is gonna be messed up again soon, because once they aren't a great power anymore, which is about to happen when the year changes, I think, or... no, it takes about a year after they are bumped out of the top 8 that they are not a secondary power anymore. So when that happens, I also won't be in their sphere of influence anymore, so I will lose access to all this oil and sulfur, at least access from the common market. I will still get access on the world market. Alright, now we just finished the fuel refinery. I hope that I still get access to some oil, although it's going to be difficult. Still, I'm ranked 11th. I'm pretty high up in the world market, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll have to wait and see. Because for now it's fairly profitable, so that's good. What else are we gonna do? Gonna need some more back here, so... yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade the cement factory. It's taking too much iron and I don't produce that much. 13 at the moment, which is not enough. Oh, I'm now ranked 10. I think this is the best I had so far. I guess I jumped over Russia temporarily. Their military got totally whacked, but they'll be able to rebuild that soon. That's interesting. At least makes it so that I get access to goods before Russia does, and Russia is pretty big, so that'll be very good. Although I won't be able to stay ahead of them for that long. But they might be losing another war. If they do... no, they're still winning this one. If they do lose this war as well, they will be losing quite a bit of prestige once again. And so will the Netherlands. If they win it, however, they might gain a bunch of prestige, so it's very tricky. Alright. So yeah, I know most of the later years, these last 10 or 15 episodes, there's not going to be a lot of war because, well, there's not a lot for me to do. I'm surrounded by Spain, which I can't attack because they are backed up by Germany. And I don't exactly want to commit suicide against them, so it's very tricky. Maybe the Netherlands, but they are allied. They are still allied with a bunch of people. With me, with Belgium, Russia, Austria-Hungary. Although these people don't exactly pose much of a threat because they don't have any navy. But the Netherlands does, unless it got destroyed a while ago. Oh, well, actually it did get destroyed. That's interesting. Very interesting. But then again, it's rather difficult for me to gain war score on the Netherlands since they only have one province back here and it's a colony. And I would need to go and siege their mainland or other colonies, and I can't exactly do that, I think. It would be very difficult. Right. Oil-free corps, some more fascism, sure, why not? Okay, what else am I gonna build back here? We got all of this production chain going, however the clothes factory is not being very profitable. Fabrics isn't being profitable either, and dye factory isn't either, so I'm doing quite a bit of subsidies. What's this? Burma, Axis? No. Oh, looks like my people are doing pretty well. They got a little bit of money in the National Bank, but not that much, which is good, because that's sort of wasted money, since I'd prefer to use it myself. Oh, more projects. Canned food in Yoruba states. Not sure if that's a good choice. Well, canned food is doing good at the moment, but that's also possibly because of this Great War. There's a lot of soldiers in this war, as you can see, and, oh, well, apparently they got whacked. They only have 130 left for military strength, so they will be losing this one as well. Very interesting. So this means that Russia, the Netherlands, France will be losing a ton of prestige once again. That's gonna hurt them quite a bit. I guess yeah, okay. Now we're still waiting for electricity. That's very interesting, but unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to get to become a great power. It's, no. I need about 800 points, it's just too much. And most of these guys rely on industry to gain their points, which is something that they won't lose unless they lose certain states with a lot of industry, but what they mostly lose after war is prestige, which is well, permanent, since they need to regain all of that, and the military, which is temporary, since they are able to rebuild all of that. And okay, there we go. More supply limit, that's good, I guess. Now we gotta wait for the light bulb to be invented, and what's next? I was gonna get some Navy tech, wasn't I? Let's get the High Seas Battle Fleet. I wanna get this first so that I can upgrade the naval bases, because that does take about a year or 3 years, and by that time I can get the other technology to get the better ships. Netherlands still a great power, but won't be for long. What's this anyway? Oh, railroad. I don't really like Calabar. There's a lot of people, a lot of coal, and a naval base. Or Lagos also has a lot of people, but rubber, and also a naval base. Actually, no naval base, surprisingly. It's weird that the UK hasn't built one here yet. Yeah, I'd really like to go to war with someone. I want to take something at least. Looks like we got more stuff going on. Germany is at war against Austria-Hungary this time. Looks like we got a lot of wars the last couple of years. And this one might still go on for a while. Oil Free Corps once again. Yeah, let's give them a bunch of fascism, because why not? And no, well, I thought I'm currently still in the sphere, but soon Netherlands will lose their great power status. Then I'm gonna have to be very careful about what happens with my industry. At least we don't have any unemployed people, but it's gonna get rather tricky. I'm subsidizing a lot, and yeah, I don't know what will happen. Just like the last time, I didn't know what would happen if I was sphered, and now I don't know what will happen when I'm not sphered anymore, so... Right, well, let's see. Liquor isn't doing too well, unfortunately. Surprisingly, also. And what about wine? Wine is making a loss. Glass is losing. I'm not gonna mess around with this for the moment. I gotta wait to see what things will be once I'm unsphered. Which should have happened already. Not sure why not. We've already been through a whole year and Netherlands is still officially great power somehow. They're actually up. Well, that's odd. Let's see, they are 9th at the moment. They are ranked 8th back here. Very odd. Italy is about to become 7th. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Alright, we got some more military. Let's build some more artillery. And let's also build some more ships. And all these railroads are about to be finished. New store in Katsina. It's right here. Let's see, we got nothing back here. This is more farming efficiency. That's good, since there's actually farms there. And still no reforms possible. I guess my political landscape is very fractured, so it gets really tricky. But at least people won't be complaining all that much, since I'm unable to press any reforms, so they won't actually be asking for it as well. Well, it looks like we got another great war on the way. Or, well, possibly. No, okay. No one was interested. What do we got back here? The United States against Brazil and Chile. Alright. And the Third Great War is still on the way, and China is about to win. Okay, that's good. X-rays. More population growth is always welcome. And I get more diplomacy points once again. Let's spend some. And let's also take a look. The Netherlands is still allied with all these people. What about the UK? Yeah, the UK has a lot of allies as well. Let's see which ones are the big ones. Austria-Hungary. But for the rest, Portugal, maybe Ireland, but for the rest, most of them are not that big of a concern. I'm thinking about perhaps going for Lagos, or at least put some flashpoint tension there, because I guess I might as well try. Let's do it. I will see what happens. The British at the moment are not that... Well, I guess they do have a big military, but they got no ships. And they would have to land back here or get military access from Spain to get back here, but I'm able to destroy their navy if I want to. I'm gonna try and use flashpoint tension. It should go up quite quickly. It's up to how much? 0%. Goes up by 4.5 each month, so that's quite good. I'm probably gonna need some more army tech as well. Should be pretty cheap, some of them. Military statistics, for example. Deep defense system, yeah, let's get that one instead. Or a bolt action rifles is actually pretty good as well. Let's see. Let's go for deep defense after this one. And we got a bunch of unemployment. Not a lot. Back here, I'm actually not upgrading anything. So, yeah, I was gonna... Somehow I'm still sphered, so very odd. So what is doing well and what isn't doing well? I guess everything is doing bad. Well, yeah, except for cement, but I don't want to spend all my iron on that. So... yeah, I don't know. It's very tricky. What could I possibly upgrade without? Well, we do need furniture, that's for sure. And let's do another furniture. And back here, this one is losing money. Luxury furniture is still doing good. This cement factory is doing good. Back here we also need some more upgrades. Perhaps yeah, let's get more liquor because it's doing well. Let's get more canned food. And we got high fleet seas. Oh, high sea fleet. Yeah, high sea fleet. Deep defense systems. Yeah, I don't know, I want to upgrade something else here. Perhaps the clothes factory, because there should be big demand for this. I should always be able to sell this. Most of it anyway. I hope. Or fabric, let's see, how much fabric do I need? 66, and this is producing about the same, okay? And here I'm making 4 dye, and I need about 3 and something back here, so... I'm gonna upgrade the clothes factory. I don't really have any good ones, but... Oh, well, we got the telephone switchboard, okay. And we have the electric gear. We finally got the light bulb. That'll allow me to build the... Well, at least if I get the right technology to get the telephones and automobiles. So that's very good. And they are still a great power. It's very weird. But they are all in a war except for the US. Any more wars? Yeah, now it's Austro-Hungarian liberation of South Tyrol. Oh, great. So we got... Yeah, that's weird. But what is interesting, however, is that there don't seem to be that many allies joining the Netherlands for this one. Actually, none at all. Only great powers, despite the fact that it's not a great war. Well, looks like China is occupying Calabar. What about this flashpoint tension? Where are we at? And we got the airplanes. That's good. It's still at 0%. Well, I guess that's not really working. It should be increasing by 4.5 per month, but I guess it's decreasing faster than it can increase, so okay, that's not gonna work. Let us switch back to something else. Let's see, I guess more craftsmen back here could be useful. Yeah, let's focus back on craftsmen. Okay, and more diplomacy points. Let's spend some more with Italy, as we did before. And let's spend some with Russia, perhaps. Okay, wow, Russia is, what? Ranked 24th, wow. Yeah, it lost all its prestige, all of its industry, because it's all being occupied. But yeah, he'll be getting that industry back once military access from Italy to go and pound the UK and the Netherlands. You know what? I'm gonna allow it. Now, unfortunately, I can't justify any war against the Netherlands because we are allied. Do I really want an alliance with the Netherlands? I don't know. It's sometimes I would, sometimes I won't, because yeah, I don't know. Will-free corps, okay. Access from Burma, that is to the Great War. right? Yeah. Let's see, Burma. How good are you? You got barely any military, so I'm gonna allow it. Since that won't have any impact on the war anyway. Looks like Spain has some issues. If only it wasn't for this damn alliance with Germany. Military access for Germany. Yeah, sure, why not? And actually we should have finished a whole bunch of railroads a while ago. So not sure. It should have had some effect on my economy, but I'm still just hovering at around 0 somehow, which is odd. I guess my industry is eating up most of my money. I'm getting a bit more now, but still, it's not very impressive. Alright, well, anyway, guess I'm gonna be ending things here, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.